Now, every Olympics features athletes who not only capture the gold, but also capture our hearts.
Sports director Andrew Masuda introduces us to a local Olympian who is still doing that 9 years after his death.
I think when you watch the Olympics, that behind each athlete there's a story, and there's a story of sacrifice.
Shannon Larrabee and her husband Mike have a story about an Olympian, Mike's father.
It was just a really good adventure for him, and I think that's what I wish I'd carry on in my life.
An adventure that included defying odds and critics. Michael Larrabee was a star runner in Ventura and USC, but injuries prevented him from trying out for the U.S. Olympic team in 1956 and 1960. But in 1964, at the age of 30, he won the 400-meter final at the U.S. Olympic trials to qualify for Tokyo, tying the world record of 44.9 seconds. That's when a New York sports writer chimed in.
He wrote an article that said if Mike Larrabee was a real American, he would step down and make room for a more promising youthful person to bring home an American gold medal.
He didn't bring one, he brought two home. One in the 400 and one in the 4x400 relay, making good in a statement to his wife that he wouldn't accept anything but gold. He raised his family in Santa Maria and stayed active, but in 2001, he was given just a few weeks to live after he was diagnosed with cancer. Larrabee planned his chemo so it wouldn't interfere with his weekly hikes with his friends. He again defied the odds and lived 2 years until his death in '03. A bench to honor Mike still sits at the top of Bishop Peak.
Every time I touch it, say hello.
Last month, they found another way to honor Mike's memory. They had a mural made with a picture they discovered, one they'd never seen before.
To me, it's like a work of art.
A work of art that includes quotes from the haters and shows the pure joy of believing in yourself.
When I watch the Olympics, I wonder what drove him to do that, you know. He seemed to have all the odds against him, but he wanted to do it, so he did.
They're sharing his story to honor him and to inspire others to always go for the gold. For KSBY News, I'm Andrew Masuda.
Wow, he had a 10-pound heart for sure.
Yeah, wow, all the odds that he faced. I'd never heard anything like that. So great story from Andrew there.
Larrabee was inducted to the U.S. Track and Field Association's Hall of Fame a few months after his death in 2003.